The importance of being in the moment in your relationship. Hey everyone, I'm Steve from Dr. Brahms Life Coaching. And this video, I remember, was one of the biggest lessons I learned in the beginning of um, my current marriage, where how important it was really to be in the moment. And this is an area which a lot of times when people are having issues in their relationship, especially for men or women that are typically business owners, very driven, very goal oriented, they sometimes miss out on great opportunities that happens right in front of them. And I remember when I was first dating my wife, she would constantly tell me, because she loves relaxing in the mornings, taking coffee, being outside in nature, and just kind of take in the environment. Whereas I'm like, okay, where does this meeting over, so I can go ahead and go on with my day. And I didn't realize that this was an issue that I had all my life. And what happens is that there's life is short, and if you have children, you know how quickly your kids can grow. Um, if you are married, just think about the time that just went by. It just flies right by. And a lot of great things that are happening right in front of you, you may miss it. And, there's a saying that says, don't focus on the future, it hasn't happened. Don't focus in the past, it already happened. What's most important is to focus in the present. And, a lot of times when people are dealing with anxiety issues, for example, they tend to focus things that are going to happen in the future. They're worried about outcomes that they can't guarantee that's going to happen. So it causes anxiety and they try to take control of the situation. Or they're thinking 5 steps ahead rather than really taking in the information of what's happening currently. Those that tends to focus in the past, there's a saying that they say you tend to be depressed because you're focusing on things that already happened that you can't change. And what can you change, or what can you have control? You can't control what's happening in the future, and you can't change what happened in the past, but you can change what's happening right at the moment in front of you. So one of the top lessons I teach men, for example, one of the big realms that guys struggle in relationships is communication. And the wife will tell them, hey, you never listen to me. It seems like you're distracted. And after a while, if your wife feels like she's not being heard, there's going to be issues in your relationship. And one of the great tasks I tell my guys, one of the first exercises I tell them to do is to shut the heck up. Just listen, just shut up and listen. And I remember a saying that one of my mentors once told me was that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. And if you really think about it, just think about it. He created us to listen more than to speak. And once I learned this lesson of really being in the moment, really taking in what's happening, is where I gained a lot of appreciation, where I ended up gaining a lot of peace and happiness, which is what a lot of people are really searching for, is peace and happiness. If you're too focused in the future and too focused in the past, you're never going to achieve that peace and happiness that you're searching for. So a great thing to do to learn is to be in the moment, to really listen to what's happening. When you're eating, just take some time to just really feel the texture of the food that you're eating, the smells that you're smelling, the things that are happening around for you. Just doing this 5 minutes a day can just have a humongous impact. And when it comes to your relationship, when you're with your wife, when you're with your kids, time's gonna fly. Your kids are gonna be older. They're gonna, for those that already have kids that are driving, you already know that once they hit 16, they're out of the house. But take that time when they're little, just enjoy the time being with them. And I know it's one of the regrets I have is not really being present and being in the moment for my kids when they're younger, but I'm very grateful that I do that now. And I do that in my relationship. So the game plan for today for you all is next time you're with a loved one, next time you're with your kids, next time with your family members, just pause for 5 minutes and just take it in. Just really listen to what they're saying. Look around you, look at the sound or hear the sounds, smell the smells, because these are memories that you will one day wish you can go back to. So being in the moment is the key to good relationships. Love you guys. And if you enjoy this video, subscribe. And or if you're seeing this on Instagram, like the video. If you have any questions, you can always contact me at Dr. Brahms Life Coaching at gmail.com, or you can DM me. Love you all. Take care. Bye.